Get it clear in your mind. He says, I do not frustrate the grace of God. For if righteousness come by the law, then Christ is dead in vain. If righteousness come by what? The law. If righteousness, the righteousness of God comes to us by doing, by works, then Christ died in vain. You make nonsense of Christ's death if you think that your acceptance is based on how much you have fasted. You feel that your God is entitled to doing some things for you because of your fasting. Fasting is important, but fasting is not what causes the blessings of God to be in our lives. The blessings of God in our life, we are blessed because of Jesus Christ. That Jesus died for us to be blessed. You understand? Why am I fasting? Why am I praying? Why am I going to church? Why am I tithing? Why am I working for God? Why am I doing all of those? Because you see, it is not only God who is existing. There's an enemy called the devil who wants to sidetrack you, who wants to make sure you go away from the line that God wants you to go on. So you are fasting to bring yourself in line with what God wants you to be on. It's because what will be will not be. What God has said will not show up if you don't agree with God and get your will in line with what God wants you to. I don't know if you get it. So fasting, prayers, all of those things is to get our will in line with God's will, so that what God wants done can be done in our lives. Because if you leave it, it will not happen. That's why when Jesus came, he prayed. One of the greatest prayers Jesus prayed was, not my will, but your will. Because that's one of the major problems.
Get full messages on YouTube at Bishop Isaac Otibuaten.
Let's get interactive. Bishop and Love Economy Church are everywhere.